Hi, it's me. I asked my community post on Instagram for questions, and here are your answers. I don't know if I can get through everything because I might ramble a bit, and I don't have a script. I'm just reading everything in an order, so apologies if you don't get your answer. Bleach Candy asks, what career do I want to have in the future? I want to be a nurse. I don't know any specific type of nurse I want to be, but I do want to go into nursing. I know that for sure. So I had to think about this one for a bit. Tris XD8225 asks, what's your favorite pose? If we're talking about like gacha club poses, I like this one. It's like nonchalant. I don't know. It gives personality in a way. I don't know. But we're talking about like actual poses. I like these four. They're dumb and I don't know what they were thinking, but I love it. Wizard Frog 99 asks, favorite shows or movies? My favorite movie of all time is Interstellar. It is so good, man. Like, it's really good writing. Like, I actually cried the first time I watched it, and I still tear up every time I watch it. It's one of those movies I wish I could rewatch, like, for the first time. And it's like, it's really cool. Like, the visuals are amazing. Like, the robot design it's super cool. Like, it's one of the most creative designs I've ever seen, and it utilizes that design really well. Like, there's a reason he's shaped that way. And there's like the visuals, don't get me started. Oh my gosh. Like, there's this one scene where it's literally like, wait.
Get in the water, or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die. Get in the water.
Like look at that. Like, come on. I will say it is kind of a hard movie to get into because, one, it's 3 hours, and two, it's like a spacey movie. It's a space science movie where they're literally traveling space. So, like, there's going to be concepts that are hard to understand. I can halfway understand them, but would 10 out of 10 recommend. And yeah, I don't want to say anything else about it because, like, maybe you watch it, and I don't want to ruin that for anyone because it's the best experience I could ever have. I wish I could watch it in theaters. Sophia Spherix asks, your favorite character from K-pop Demon Hunters? That is a hard question. Like, come on. Obviously, they're all my favorite characters. I like them all. They all have their charms, even the background characters. But Rumi and Jinu, they have really good writing. Obviously, because they were the main characters, the main focus, they have the most development, and I like good writing. And they're really good together, and they're good as characters on their own too. Like, they have their flaws, and I like that they're not perfect. But there's also the water demon. Simply Faye asks, what inspired you to animate in this specific style? If we're talking about gacha in general, then, like, it's an easy medium to use. I don't have to think that hard about it. Because, like, yeah, I could draw everything I could do, but gacha is just an easy base to have. I like it, and they're cute, so. But if we're talking about, like, the way I do it, I don't think I have a specific inspiration, at least not that I can think of off the top of my head. It's just, like I see someone do something, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do that on alightmotion. I can. I could probably make it better. I don't know. It's whatever I see. I don't know. Lee Starlight asks, favorite foods. I like sushi. I could not get tired of that. But, like, I'm a big foodie. I'm not picky. I will try anything new on a menu, and yeah, I like it usually. Other foods I do like is, like, I like my mom's vegetable lumpia better than the normal lumpia. I like soup. Like, any type of soup. Like beef soup, chicken soup, broccoli cheddar, whatever other soup there is. I like my dad's chicken broccoli bake. I also like burgers. I don't know. Oh, I do love a good brisket, though. A good brisket in the smoker is amazing. And, like, pairing that with, like a mashed potato. Oh, my goodness. Stop making me look like a big... AllieGirl13 asks, how long does the average video take to make? We'll say, like, 30 seconds is, like, the average video. And I'll say, like, a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on how I manage my own time, because obviously I'm not doing it every single day. I like my me time. Maybe I'm watching TV or reading comics or just doing whatever. And I only work at night, so yeah, because I'm usually busy during the day. Opalite Studio asks, how long did it take to make your Heather music video? It took me about, like, 7 to 8 months. Was it rough? Definitely. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. So, like, I had a storyboard, but it was not a storyboard. It was so vague. It was literally just stick people. I had no idea what my own storyboard was half the time. And then, like, it didn't help that, like, I actually just put it off. I could have finished it in like a couple months, and I did not know how to manage my time before that. I know now because I have a system. Back then, I didn't. I was animating things that I didn't even like plan, and like some things, like I animated like a leg bouncing when someone was sitting in a chair. It was cut off. Like why did I do all that? Oh, you've been here since that video? Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Opalite Studios. Okay, I'm just calling you Opalite, all right? And like you were there when I was like that was like the peak of my channel. I will say that. You comment like fairly often, so I know your name, and I appreciate you, Opalite. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Milkshake V asks, how did you get into the gacha community, and how long have you been here? It was 5th grade. I'm old. I was in 5th grade, and I was staying up late one night, on a school night, mind you. I was watching my Storytime animators, and I watched like an entire channel worth, and then I kept seeing this thumbnail, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna click it. It was a DNA music video, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, I've been stuck in this ever since. And if we're talking about, I think I've been here about 7 to 8 years. Ew, 7 to 8 years? Ew! Bluey is Green 08 asks, what is my favorite school subject? History. Love it. And science too. I like science. Star Z asks, what is your biggest dream in life? Like a dream job or an accomplishment? My dream job, I guess. No job. Be a millionaire. Just kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding about that. But I guess it'd be like opening a bakery or a cafe type place, and then like in some small town, and just having a nice life. Simple. Easy. Or like a random accomplishment, it would be like I want to do something, like be in history somehow. Like it doesn't be crazy like I saved the world or something, not like that crazy, but like something people remember me by, like who, like whether it be my real life or my online presence, just something some people remember me by. Who doesn't want that? 50 Snakes asks, what is your video making process? So first, obviously, find an audio, and then I'll listen to it repeatedly over and over again so I can get a definite idea of like what I want to see, who I want to see, what I want them to be doing, all that shebang. And then I make the designs, because designs are really important. It's the first thing you should do, because they also tell a lot about the characters, so you can build up more on how you want to like present the character too. And knowing the design helps with the storyboards, which I make after, because like the storyboards give me a better idea of like what I want to see, how I want to see it, and it's the more detailed the better, because if you're too vague, you won't even know what you were thinking at the time. And then I make the body sheets. I'll usually know the perspectives I need, and then I put them in alightmotion and I animate them, whatever, and then upload them to a green screen, and then I put them in a background, whether I make it or find it, and then I put the compositing, which is just like lighting and making them blend in, and then after that I'll do the final stuff, which is just like movie bars or lyrics or whatever, and then upload. They also asked, how do I come up with my character or video ideas? And like when I'm about to go to bed, I will put playlists on. Like I'll go on YouTube and search like playlist for like doomed lovers or enemies to lovers, or I'll search like POV, you're the villain, or POV, like you're in a zombie apocalypse. Like that's how I come up with a scenario, at least. And you can usually build characters and a story from that playlist, because that playlist is made with an intent, and if I purposely seek out the playlist for that intent, then I'm going to try to make a story from that. So like there's a lot of ways to make a story, and like I consume a lot of media, whether it be webtoons, movies, or like shows or books or whatever. Like you can take inspiration for like character dynamics, or like the way a world is built, or like themes, or try to take like a pre-existing story or concept and try to put your own spin on it. Like the hated child is the hybrid princess. Maybe you want to make it cooler with better writing. Or maybe you want to put your own spin on a superhero world. Maybe it's terrible. Maybe it's awesome instead of terrible. As like it probably is terrible, but maybe it's not as bad as it could be. And yeah, there's just a lot of ways you could do it. Personally, I like the playlist way. It just makes it easy. And eventually you can find something that you really like. Maybe you want to expand on it more. Maybe you have to search more into it before you find the passion for it. I don't know, but I hope this helps. I don't know. I'm not the most reliable person to ask how to get this inspiration. Kinomiya19 asks, why are you so upset? PMS. Just kidding. I'm just very irritable, especially when I made it at the time. I was in a phase of my life, and this name was just kind of catchy, so I just stuck with it. They also asked, who's your inspiration for gacha content? I mean, you have the basics like Rosie Closey, Siege, Millie. Who else is on? I don't have anything else on the top of my head right now. But like there's also the smaller creators like I'll put the pictures there. I don't have anything on the top of my head right now. Real Sania Mania asks, how do you animate so? Because I'm built like that. Just kidding. I mean, am I kidding? I don't know. But like obviously I've had years of doing this. 4 years. Ew. I've done it for a while, and you can look back and see like my oldest video was like the second time I've ever done anything, which is like it's just a running thing. It's ugly, but it's good for a beginner, I guess. And it's just like I don't know, man. When I have that image in my head of how I want it to look, I will do everything in my power to make it look pretty. So yeah. And you can always hide things with like effects and stuff. So that's how I make it look good. They also asked, how do you have so much motivation? I think I have so much because I'm passionate about the story I want to show on the screen. Because if I just don't have any, investment in the video I'm making, then like, why am I making this? I don't have a purpose. Maybe I did have a purpose, but I lost that passion for it. So maybe I just, like, what's the point of trying? Because if I have a story I want to tell it. Because a lot of the time when I'm making a video, I end up having like 3 times more back burner ideas, which is why I'm making a lot of videos at once, and because I have a lot of free time. But it's just like, you just have to find the story or vision that you want to show to people, and that's how you just keep making motivation. That's my key anyways. Eclipse Q6F asks, what is your editing app? Alightmotion. I do almost everything on that. Character animation, compositing, formatting, everything. But I use CapCut to remove the watermark because I'm not paying for anything. I use the free version of everything. Yan Dixco asks, will you ever make a series? No comment. I mean, yes, sort of. It's kind of, I want to say it's a series. I'm working on it right now. It's a series told through music videos or memes or whatever. I don't know, because I don't want to pay people to voice it. I'm too scared for that. And because most of my ideas stem from music videos, I'm gonna be making music videos or like audios that already existed. So yes, I will be making a series. It's Ashberry asks, chocolate or vanilla? No doubt about it. Like there's a reason you put vanilla whatever in anything. It makes it better. Like chocolate cake, you put vanilla ice cream on it. A pie, apple, cranberry, that's not a thing. Is it? Maybe. Whatever pie, you put vanilla ice cream on it. You hot chocolate, you put vanilla Cool Whip on it. Vanilla makes everything better. And yes, and vanilla cake is just better, all right? Like I think chocolate is good in its own right. I will eat up chocolate. But like I feel like it's so much more, chocolate is so much richer. Like I cannot indulge in it for as long as I could with vanilla. Like vanilla is the winner. Boom. These next couple questions were asked by one of my friends, Random Pineapple. What's your favorite original character? This guy, I really like his story, and I like his little inner conflict I decided to do for him. No spoilers, no more further comment on that, but his story is just, it's a lot more different from most of the other stories I've written, so. What video am I most proud of? I mean, I guess it's Heather. For what it's worth, I think it's pretty good for what I was used to at the time, because I was used to making like really quick videos, like 10 seconds, 20 maybe. But then all of a sudden I was just like, I want to make a music video and like fully animate it. I don't think I've ever done custom character sheets like that before. And so it was a big challenge, and I think that one video was what hurdled me to make even better stuff with like more custom things, more grander, I guess, ideas. But like obviously if I did it now, I'd make so many things more different. And to be honest, I don't think I'm entirely proud with many of my videos. I don't know, like I always see them and like I could have done something better, but I've already uploaded it, so like whatever. But I'm hoping these next videos I make, I will be very proud of them. So look forward to those. Fun facts about myself. This is kind of like multiple in one. I lived in the Philippines for a couple of years because my mom's from there, so I'm half Filipino. And I was living there because it was just easier because that's where my mom's family was. And I was there because of military kid reasons. So a lot of deployments. So yeah. That's 3. I'm a military kid. I lived in the Philippines, and I'm also half Filipino, so fun facts. Yay. My favorite part of the video making process, I love like doing character animation, whether it's the lip syncing or like just subtle movements, whether it be hair or like maybe like that random like the eyes move like a centimeter pixel away. Like I just love character animation, whether it's like exaggerated or subtle. My least favorite is the thumbnail. It is so I forgot who said it, anticlimactic. Editing it, white box glitches, hate them. There's also the mirror tool, because like it freaks out every time I move something in the object, and then just like it shifts out of place. I don't know, I hate it, but I have to use the mirror tool. So I already answered these next couple questions, and hot take about anything really, nothing I'm willing to share. Yeah. What made you get into animation? Extremely petty reason. I watched a compilation. It was like top 10 underrated gacha tubers, and I saw number 1, and I don't want to be mean, I got disappointed at what number 1 was, because like the other placements were better than number 1. I got annoyed by number 1, and I was like if that can be number 1, I could do so much better. I could do better than that, and I don't even know how to do it. And I was considering, my first video was the second video I've ever made with gacha. We're gonna end on this question. How did you become the best Skibbity Sigma huz ever? Will you ever drop a podcast or tutorial to be super cool? No, that is my energy. Get your own energy. Okay, wait, this is the last question. One of my friends, literally Ricky, submitted a little late, and I already did every other question, so I thought I might as well just do this one. He asked, what do I do outside of art and stuff? I like to bake. Cooking's really fun. I like to just mess around with kitchen stuff. I like to exercise. Running's fun. Not in the moment, but after. I like the feeling after I run. What else do I do? I like to read and TV. I watch TV for a lot, so it has to mean I have to consider it a hobby at that point. But yeah, I do a lot of things, but I'm trying to keep this short because this is already a really long video to edit. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thanks for the questions. It's actually pretty cool knowing you guys want to know stuff, whether it be advice or how I do things or just me in general. Thanks for that.